What's up, YouTube? It's the country CEO back in the house again, man. Look, got some game for you on this morning, man. Look, I had some questions from some of the channel members on a few things, and so I want to make some videos to answer some of the questions that have been asked to me. So welcome back to the channel, subscribers, family, and friends. It was good being with you guys on Saturday morning past on the live. If you hadn't saw that, go check that out. Look, I want to talk today. The question was asked about overloading and how to prevent overloading and that kind of thing, right? All right, and so let me say right at the outset that it is a fact that if you don't watch some of these operators, they will load you to the gills, to the max, what have you. Most triaxle trucks are 20 to 22 yards, that kind of thing. But I can tell you unequivocally, if you load it to 22 yards, you will be overweight. If it's dirt, you load it with 20 yards, you at least would be over axle. I mean, at least here in Louisiana, they can get us over axle any day of the week. So, but with asphalt, pretty much we're going to have the correct amount of tons. So we don't have to worry about it necessarily being over gross, but still, because of the shortness of the truck, they can get us over axle. Over axle here is a penny a pound. All right, but how do we prevent that? Well, I think first of all is just paying attention to what's going on. A lot of times what I've discovered is guys are on the phone, guys are just sitting in the truck reading, not paying attention. Look, sometimes you gotta be looking in that mirror, seeing how much he's putting in that bed, or you gotta get out of the truck and look at him loading. All right, so paying attention would be number one. Number two, what kind of material are you hauling? If it's dirt, then you want to make sure that he's not loading that box full from front to back. You're gonna be overloaded. I mean, if it's asphalt, you don't too much have to worry about it. More so with asphalt, you just worrying about the placement of it in your bed. I'll talk about that in another video about properly loading and the kind of stuff that they load you with. That's another video. That'll be the next video. But this one is just strictly dealing with how to prevent overloading and that kind of thing. And so paying attention, understanding what you're hauling, because what you're hauling will determine how much you want to put in your box. Like I said, if it's dirt, sand, that kind of stuff is heavy. 610 limestone, you don't want that stuff front to back. And plus, if they're loading you with a front end loader with a 610, you kind of safe, but that limestone is heavy. So get out of the truck, pay attention to what they're loading you with, understand what they're loading you with, because dirt and limestone is a difference there with the heaviness of it. All right. Another thing I would pay attention to is understanding with the company that if you are overloaded and they're not scaling you out, who's going to pay that ticket? Did you get that? All right. Having an understanding that if they load you at a dirt pit or a place that don't have a scale and you don't know what you're weighing and you agreeing to haul it, have a conversation with that contractor or whoever you're working for about if you get caught out there overloaded, are they willing to pay the ticket if you're going to be hauling that? Because what we find ourselves is getting into it with sometimes with dirt pits and contractors with, they want to load you to the gills, but they don't want to take responsibility for the ticket. Okay, well, if you're not going to take responsibility for the ticket, cut back a bucket off of that load. That's all. You're not going to fill me all the way up if you're not going to take responsibility for the ticket. So paying attention, watching what they're loading, understanding what you're loading, and having a conversation beforehand. You don't want to be having a conversation after the fact when you've gotten the ticket saying, hey, are you going to pay this ticket? No, no, you got to be proactive, not reactive. And so I can tell you that it's going to be on the driver. It's his responsibility to understand the ramifications of happened. You get overloaded. I mean, these tickets are not cheap. I don't know how they are in other states, but I've had them as high as $1,400. So you don't want a ticket to wipe out 2-3 days of work, all because you could have gotten out, watch how they load. All right. And so I think that's it. Only thing I'll add, drivers, owners, educate yourself on the different types of materials and how they vary in weight and make you be more heavier than others, because they do, whether it be 610 limestone, 57 limestone, dirt packs, sand packs, 16 limestone packs. So it is going to be heavier. And don't let it having been rain and you got 16 limestone, water, sand holds water. right out the rain, you haul sand, you're going to be heavy. Things of that nature, right? All right, so look, I hope this has been valuable to you. I think it was Wayne Bland. You asked for this video. I hope I've been helpful. Hit the like, hit subscribe, share this video. Country CEO, I'm out of here. I'm gone.